Let me find the right table.
Yeah, so just pop a percentage out, and then
Yeah, I hit. I didn't.
thank God. Otherwise, that would have been super embarrassing.
Yeah, that's by 30
Right?
with
Roll
the plus
d10.
30.
Don't get a 1 or 2, or the guy will think that you are just fucking with him. Come on, 1 or 2.
Where's this stupid? That's right there behind that. Hang on a
Look at
second.
Matt. He's into it.
1 and 2. 1 and 2.
Right. Both of you guys give me Sandy rolls for cold-blooded killing. One for watching it, the other one for doing it.
Really? Even though he's asking for it?
Oh, yeah.
Basically just like, assisted suicide, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sure
but it's still.
Maxed out.
Yeah.
Pen roll.
Yeah, 1 point.
Oh, you rolled it. There you go. Shit.
Cold-blooded killing.
Crit.
You think he deserved it. You feel better somehow.
I feel validated in this.
Yeah, I reckon Yana probably still doesn't have it maxed out.
No, which I find odd. But yeah, she's lost so much sand to so many different things that she could have some shit maxed out. Not for you, because you were just watching. So it's 0/d6 for you, 1/d6 for him. So you'll have to do your own dirty work next time if you want. You like to watch.
I like to watch.
So, right. He then, a little time goes by, he disappears. I'm not sure exactly how much, like a minute or less, and then he disappears.
Okay, yeah, I'll be having my magic. I will actually put my glasses on and activate them to watch.
Sure. Mark off a charge. Give me analyze magic.
And have a look at me.
Unfortunately, Chris has walked off, but I could see him doing that as well.
Yeah, take a look at me as well while you're at it.
His character's gone to the bathroom.
All
so he likes to pee
magic.
or shit.
Yeah, but just to see what it looks like when the body starts fading away.
I'm standing next to the body, Logan, so Pete's looking at him.
Yeah, I've got a couple of minutes when the glasses are activated. So
yeah. You notice Alex seems to have an erection.
I did crit.
Yeah, well, these also act as X-ray glasses, don't they? So.
Oh. I feel sorry for you, McKay.
Yep.
Yeah, he has "Welcome to Ireland" tattooed on his junk.
There we go. Analyze magic by half.
Right. It's weird because it kind of you remember in the movie Tron, the original, not the shitty remake, when the guy gets hit by the ray and kind of becomes like the wire mesh thing and then fades out type deal. Kind of a little bit like that.
It's so it just like two-dimensional, then the outline, and then
and then he didn't become two-dimensional, but he became like a wire outline, and then that faded away, magically speaking. All that you saw, Matt, without the magic glasses, is he just disappeared.
Yeah.
There's no mystery. He simply disappeared.
I will describe what I see.
Freaky.
I'm not sure what you're wanting McKay to see that's on you.
Whether or not he's got the little demon on his shoulders.
Oh, no, he doesn't. No.
Oh, gone.
Oh, yeah.
I vaguely recall you had gained some funky stuff in this realm. Do you still have that?
Yes.
Which funky? Right, so, by the way, Matt, the weird explosion thing that was on you, like when you get killed type thing.
That's one of the things that's what I was talking about.
Yeah,
that's the game that here in this realm. No, I thought there was a couple of things besides that I wasn't.
I'm not sure what else he had on him. Most shit gets stripped away when you walk pattern.
Yeah.
Pretty much pockets are the only. Well, actually, pockets get stripped away too when you walk pattern. So it's lucky he had his sword out, because otherwise he'd have lost his pocket too.
Yeah, well, that's why I told him to. That's why I said to take everything out, because that's what happened to Doc and I. We lost our stuff that was in the pocket.
Yeah, pretty much, Matt. All the active spells that were going on you when you walked pattern get stripped away. The pattern just fucking cleansed the shit out of you, whether you wanted it cleansed or not. So, just FYI.
Yeah, it sort of
And
rewrites your code as such.
And you've got like new resistance to like you can never become a servitor again because you are playing a much bigger game than apparently they are.
We are at the next. Yeah, we've gone to the next level.
Yeah, kind of.
And that's one of the things I'm interested about the halfway in to see if there's anybody else who appears to have gone to the next level like us.
I think your quest seems clear to me, but it's up to you.
Just so you know, well, Pete, when I lost all the stuff in the spell boxes, it also happened in the equipment boxes.
God damn.
It seems to be happening there as
well. Oh, okay. Equipment
boxes, I guess, are not
yeah. They don't seem to stick around.
Fuck, that's pretty severe.
I've not actually put anything in the description boxes. I've just put stuff in the things. It could be that they need.
Yeah, I put stuff in there, and that's all gone as well. But that's
shit. I've seen something about this on forums. All right, well, I might go. Yep, I might go for a bio break.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a drink. No drink for you. Huh? No drink for you. Shut up.
You want me to leave sparkling water out?
Yeah.
Yeah, Duck Fulton has returned from the toilet. He cried, "Daddy, Daddy," but you kicked it back in.
That's right. Gotta have you handle that shit, literally.
No, Daddy. Oh my God.
No, I usually hear "Yes, Daddy," but that's a different story.
Now I've got that image in my fucking head, and I can see you going.
Fucking young girls and their daddy issues.
Yeah. Are you lighting a candle?
Yeah.
God damn, you're desperate for heat there.
Well, it's -4.
Got it.
No, but it smells like apples.
You know that your drunken landlady will somehow use that candle to burn down everything.
Oh, she has her own that she tries to do that with, so it's all good.
Oh, well, thank goodness.
She hasn't been very drunken lately, so that's a good thing.
Odd.
Well, she might have. God damn it. She was gone for a while, so. She was on vacation for a month. Must be nice.
Oh, I was going to guess rehab.
No, she was on Christmas vacation with her kiddos and whatnot.
Okay. Yeah, she's if you can own property and have people basically paying your bills and rent and all that shit, you win.
Yeah, I agree.
Right. McKay. Fulton comes back in. He has a satisfied look and possibly a piece of toilet paper stuck to one shoe.
Got that satisfied, I just humped the neighbor's cat look.
So you guys are all together awaiting the next new adventure after slaying some random fucker. People
so what
are
that random fucker have to say anyway?
Nothing much.
Same thing that always happens. I'm not giving
Actually,
you information. Just slay me.
He told you a bunch of good shit, but anyway. So,
Well, I didn't hear it. I don't know what's going on.
no, I mentioned to them. They're giving you a Yana briefing, which is awesome.
It wasn't anything particularly beyond what he'd already been talking about. Oh, he's just talking about the great. Oh well, I suppose he was talking about the great game and collecting items, and there can. I was almost going to make a comment to him about Highlander, and there can only be one, but that seems to be usual stuff. People that can run around different dimensions trying to find and collect the most powerful items for themselves. Yeah, that sort of rubbish.
So, you didn't find out anything else about the halfway in, right?
Only that he only knew one way to get there, and because it was in a zone that he doesn't know if we've been, that we know about or not, and it sounds like it's what he considers his home zone. He didn't want to reveal it because then we would go there and take all his shit, as he said. And we said, well, if it's a decent sized zone and world, and that, we're not going to know where your shit is, and we're not going to care about going and getting it. But yeah, he wasn't willing to tell us, and he'd only been here for a short time. Oh, you mentioned about the magic carpet being from the Mibs, and he also mentioned about getting a wand from the Mibs.
Oh.
And so if now this being a magic zone, if the Mibs turn up, they're likely going to have wands, which I thought was interesting because when the Mibs turned up in the Far King thing and chased us for a bit, they had guns. So I thought it was interesting that the Mibs would turn up here with wands, but I didn't let on that bit of information to him that we've seen them turn up with stuff that doesn't match the zone.
Might just be a new development, a new wrinkle in the Matrix.
Yes. Or it could have been just something because of the whole farking stuff. But that actually leads me to a question. The magic carpet that we flew away on the Far King loading, did that have this symbol on it? Or
No.
was it more of a traditional looking magic carpet?
Traditional.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. I just wanted to confirm.
You are completely correct. Now, this one, I will point out, is just big enough to get 3 people with very minimal amount of gear onto it.
Really?
Of course it is.
Surprising.
Fucking party.
I wonder if there is a kind of like go home setting.
And I suspect on the very, very rare occasion we may even be able to fit 4 people in it.
Probably not. You're going to need to eventually get in there additional carpet, but that just provides you another goals, you see.
Well,
so what's up with the carpet?
We do have another carpet. It's just in the possession of Princess Danny at the moment.
Princess Danny.
Yeah.
So what's up with the carpet?
Mark off a charge from your glasses and give me an analyze magic. Oh, you did all right. By a quarter, fucker. Right. I love that I can see what he rolled for and how much he made it by. Brilliant. It looks like it has various spells and stuff interwoven. It looks as though it can fly. You know how to activate it and stuff like that. It's not that difficult. However, you can figure out very easily that it requires a new skill, fly magic carpet. Because, yeah, it's awesome. It has various speed settings, cruising speed, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It would make exploration, although I cut to a lot of stuff when you guys are like walking around and shit like that. It is fucking horrible for traveling, especially if you're going through swamps and shit. This will make getting around a fucking breeze by comparison. Of course, it has a really obvious non-hideable design on it.
I'm not kidding you. I'm just looking down my skills. I'm going to roll it right now to show that it's already in there. I knew I picked up that skill somewhere else.
Yeah, I was thinking Doc might have that skill as well.
Unfortunately, it's at my lower fucking learn level, so it's actually lower.
Because we have ridden a magic carpet previously, and Doc was in control of it.
I'm gonna have to look at my character sheet now.
When we fled from the Farking Palace, we did so on a magic carpet, and I believe you made your piloting roll because we landed on. Well, we crash landed on the princess's boat.
Yes.
What you don't know, what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet riding?
There was a remix redo of that. That was, well, I was going to say recently, but it was probably 20 years ago now. I quite like.
Very well. So you've got more information. Information. Yeah.
Have I been in the MMO lands long enough to be considered acclimatized to it now?
Oh, that's what that meant.
To Kinleyville, sure.
Beautiful. Good.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alex, something I was thinking that we might want to try and do sometime in the future is get some horses, some breeding stock, open a gate to Kinleyville, and bring them through. So they got some breeding stock for horses. So you don't have to worry about those stupid centipedes anymore.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I'm sure we could do that.
Yeah, just something to keep in the back of your mind when we're not in the middle doing other stuff that we can look into.
What do you guys do?
Yeah, so I told you had it.
Okay. Yeah. So you've already got the skill. I know he's just rolling it to show me he's got it. Yeah. See, you've got two people in the party that already have fucking flying carpet skill.
Yeah.
Because I have pilot drone / car P, and then I couldn't read the rest of it. I was like, I have no idea what the fuck that meant, so I didn't put it down. Now I know. Now that makes sense.
Drone should be a separate skill than flying carpet, dude.
It is.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. I was like, I mean, if you had a little box controller with the two knobs and shit.
See, that's why there's two numbers next to it.
Oh, got it. So.
Well, because there's only one pilot blank. So there's.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got various drive and boating stuff in the writing skills from the additional stuff.
I think Pete may be the king of write-in skills. I'm not sure though. So you guys are just hanging out. Somebody walks up, hands Alex a bottle of whiskey, wanders off. Just maybe a stagehand. You're not sure. Didn't say a word. Just walked off.
42 writing skills, not including language and not including stuff I've gained in the last few sessions.
Alrighty then.
Hence, being able to have them in alphabetical order is useful.
Yeah, fuck those games where they're like, we're just going to have 20 skills. Fuck you. So, are you guys going to do anything, or do you live here now? Would you like to build like a bar? There are several soldiers here, I guess. So.
Oh, I already have a good idea. So why don't we go to Gothic, go talk to one of the Deriders and see if they know where it is, because they do a lot of realm hopping. So of all people, they might know where the halfway in is.
Isn't the Driders here in MMO land?
Holy shit, that's right. But it's on the other side of the planet, though, isn't it? Like, we have to go over the mountain, right?
Yeah. You guys already know where it is. You just don't know specifically where it is.
We've got a flying carpet.
Oh,
Yeah.
the flying carpet.
We know one location where it is. We just don't know where. And
however, that
there
does
might be
fit into your earlier plan that you told me that I thought was a brilliant plan about the sewers of disappointment.
About having the Murlocs clean it up.
The earlier brilliant plan that McKay came up with.
Oh yeah, hiring miners to come in and open
I'll tell you this, it'll be a speed dungeon because I'm going to be like, it goes this way, and they clear out this, and they do it because I'm not going to take that slow at all. It'll go as fast as you feel like drawing a map, unless you're like, no, just tell us the interesting shit, and I'll just skip to that, and you won't be able to find your way around.
Can we get the Kinleyvillers to do it for us? Because it's underneath Kinley land here, right?
They've got kind of a quasi sewer thing here, but the Kinleyvillers, you don't understand how busy everybody is here. That's why they cannot have prisoners, because everybody is doing a couple different jobs just to try to bootstrap up their community. Plus, they're trying to breed as fast as they possibly can because the whole world is against them here. It really, really is. And they know that. And so they're trying to grow enough humans and stuff to not, like, if some Minotaur or some shit comes in, they don't want to, like, lose 5% of their population to it or some shit. So they're constantly working on expanding, growing stuff, making defenses, guarding stuff, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. They're busy.
Have they tamed anything like some Chthonians or anything like that?
Chthonians?
Yeah, that'd be perfect for.
Yeah, that'd be kind of like using a fucking earth mover to rearrange an anthill.
I'm not talking about the parents. I'm talking about the little ones.
Yeah, no, they don't have a lot of Chthonians hanging out here, you know.
We don't want to go and tame a couple D-holes and just,
yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna excavate, let's fucking excavate, yo.
Yeah.
Wow, that's one way to do it, I guess.
But yes, so yes, we've got that option if we just want to start clearing up the gaps and trying to find where the damn thing is in the sewers.
The sewers of disappointment. Well, doing it that way might be more productive than the way Russ does it, which is to wander around all the areas he's already seen. I think he's done that at least 3 or 4 times by now. I'm not sure. And then tells me that there's nothing new, and I just nod and smile. You guys are thinking way, way too much.
All right. I mean, so we've got a couple of options. We can go into the sewers, open up the sewers, and try and find the trireme. We can go.
Oh, hey, do you know like how many level 9 spells do you know, or between you and Alex?
I only know 1 level 9 spell. But the thing is that map, the dragon head, could be still open. I don't know if it was it opens forever or it opens for a time period. Is that, if that's what you're thinking about?
Wait, is it already open?
No.
Yeah, Rock told me him and Glenn and not Sheila, what's her name?
Sheila.
Sorry?
Dana Rule.
Dana. Yeah. They managed to open it up and go through it. So we could go and check that out as well, because that's potentially still open.
How did they do that? You'd have to cast 3 10-level spells on the road.
Yeah, I think Glenn was able to do so. I'm not 100% sure. I was trying to remember. Rock told me, I can't recall the exact circumstances.
I know he tried when I was there once, and Yeah, it didn't go too well.
But yes, apparently they did manage to get it open. So yes, we could check that out and see if it's still open and go through and.
Yeah. Well, that's pretty quick to get to. Want to go check
Yes.
that first?
Yeah.
Because we could cleanse over to Gotham, and then it's quick Gotham to the old hidey hole, and.
Well, we don't have to go to Gotham to go there.
Guys, like, why are you going to Gotham?
Because that's the main way that Doc knows.
Ah,
right.
You can introduce them to a whole new thing.
There's a cellar. You know the basement in the apartment.
Do we still have that apartment? I thought that was like yellow tape.
Well, the police have probably seized that. That's why I'm suggesting we go elsewhere. The Australian Embassy in Beastkin is in the exact location of the apartment block.
Oh.
Yes. And the cellar underneath it, because I actually looked at my notes and discovered we had actually checked it out previously. The cellar underneath it has the 2 doors.
While we're down there, we could maybe try and find out a bit more of what's solid with ground.
Except Brown's not there anymore, so I don't know how we do that.
No. Well, we don't know where he is, but last time we knew, he was getting drugged to the middle of the lake.
Oh, you mean to see whether or not he's relocated himself back to his fountain? Yeah, that's possible.
He was getting pulled by a big chain to the middle of the lake, which was then getting fed into like underground under the lake. So he could be back somewhere underground again.
After a rousing few days of traveling along they're working on making a proper road, but it's mostly a dirt track between Alexopolis and Kinleyville.
How many days?
It's probably around 3 or 4 days. Comfortable travel.
Yeah, because I'm badly wounded still.
Go ahead and do your rolls. They do have. They're not big inns. It's just another example of all the shit that they're doing. They have like sleeping places that are like, there's people that are currently trying to build them into larger defensible inns and stuff like that. But yeah, you guys get put up for free without question and stuff since Alex Kinley is with you. Alex Kinley.
By two. What's by 2 again?
You roll a willpower roll, and you want to get lower is better. And tell me what multiplier you got it.
What's by 2?
Times 2 would be 4 points back.
4.
Times 1 is 5 points back.
Second night.
So it's inverse of whatever you get.
Yep. And the third night is.
Although if you want to stay wounded, I'm not going to object.
Oh, no. Is 1 point back, so I'm still not quite half dead.
Yay!
I'm not dead yet.
Getting better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd like
go for a walk.
If it said you rolled at times whatever, that would be nice.
Yeah. I'm not sure how. I'd have to have a look at it. I'd be able to work it out.
Yeah.
Basically, to get it to show how half critical and stuff, you do it as part of the roll, that it works it out.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do it after the fact, so it's a bit. It's sort of.
You came back 3 and 4, so 7 total. Did you roll a 95? Is that a fumble? Yeah, it's a fumble.
Depends if I'm rolling for 90 times 5.
You're
not rolling for any particular one, are you?
No.
So there shouldn't be a fumble then.
No. Cool. So, if you've got 20 willpower, with that shit roll of 95, you still gain 1 hit point back if you got 20 willpower.
No, I don't need it.
Well, great. So you guys arrive at Kinleyville, and they ask you to stay for an extra day because they're wanting to. They're going to celebrate Kinley Giving or Alex Giving. There's a debate on it early this year since you're here. It's like Thanksgiving, except they thank Alex.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Did somebody just explode there, Pete?
Yeah. I was
good.
On the first day of before sleeping. I was doing the cure disease poison on myself.
Oops, wrong card
to
there.
try and get healing up.
No problem. You drop
Useful.
everything.
Oh no!
Anything you were holding falls to the floor. It says maybe you can pick up items next round, 1 item per round. If you weren't holding any items, you can look smug.
Yoink. One. Nope.
We gather for this
Yoink.
great feast as I cleanse you all.
He begins going around fucking feeling up people. Right. Yeah, the Kinley fan club, they each have a baby that has like red hair and kind of pale features and shit, and they are delighted.
Oh, that was one off a crit there, Matt.
No. So close.
So afterward, you guys catch the Clems over to the Beastkin lands.
Yes.
There is a Clems in Beastkin, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
Excellent. No problem. You guys get there without incident. People are delighted to see you, and everybody keeps telling Alex how sorry that they are.
Sorry?
Yes, we heard about the passing of your ward, sir. We just wanted to express our heartfelt grief and condolences on this most difficult time for you.
I have no idea what you're saying.
Alex Kinley Jr. apparently has carved it. Is what they're saying.
Oh, well.
He's still wearing his #1 parent shirt going, oh, well.
Which is... Yeah, we were weaning him off the alcohol.
Yeah.
We were... I thought we'd actually succeeded in doing that.
Well, you're not really sure. You eventually get to the embassy and stuff, and the kids come out and babble at you in Elvish. They're so excited. Give me Latin rolls, anybody who cares.
Latin. Whoa. Yeah, wow. Crit.
Huh?
They're just expressing how happy they are to see you, and they're also mentioning something about Alex Jr. having died. They buried him in the back. God damn! Everybody makes it except the doctor, who prides himself on his Latin for some reason.
And how did he die?
Laudanum.
So he moved.
He overdosed on laudanum. We're not sure if it's on purpose or not.
Wow.
He was very depressed.
Well, we did everything we could for it.
They look at him like,
yeah.
You guys did everything you could. Of course. Now let's eat.
Right. They get a bunch of food and stuff, and you guys are sitting around talking. You notice that the word is there. He's looking a bit long in the feather. Yeah, he doesn't have teeth. But yeah, he's definitely getting old. Apparently his species doesn't live for fucking ever. But yeah, he's happy to see you.
Speaking of which, you've yet to teach me air magic.
He mutters ominously, I don't even know that stuff anymore. That was months ago. He will attempt to teach you air magic and fail, and so he can laugh at you. Laugh at you.
I want to teach too. Or
sure.
Yeah, we should have been doing that, actually. We should have been trying to teach each other spells. We completely forgot.
Well, well, hold on a second. Like, because when we used to be able to learn spells, because I just tried to learn the long range spell, and Logan's like, oh, you can't because it's higher up in the tree. But that's never been a thing before. That's why I was kind of like, what the fuck?
Oh, no. Pete, tell him how it works now.
So
the universe rearranged itself again?
Not as far as I know. You can learn the rank 1. You can teach other people rank 1 of the tree. To get any higher ranks, you got to make a crit, and that's how you build up the tree. But to learn the base spell of the tree, yes, somebody can try and teach you. In regards to the long range, in regards to Maston, it was more the fact that it was he knew spells of a generic nature that there is no tree for at the moment. So it was an NPC with generic sort of magic to fit into the world where there is actually not a tree that exists for that sort of spell. Hence why he couldn't teach us.
Exactly. So after the word gets done laughing and laughing and laughing and then coughing for a while and laughing some more, then the next day eventually comes. You guys all wake up. If you're still wounded, doing our healing roll.
Yep. Do we have a safe here at the embassy? A decent safe?
Yes, you have a few different safes. You have probably 3 or 4 different safes. The embassy is all that and more.
Beautiful. Because I'm going to put the tarot cards in a safe here. I'll get some envelopes and split the cards up as to whose cards they are.
Make a note of it. No problem. Yeah, done.
So, yep. So Doc and Alex.
Yeah,
the tarot cards are in the safe.
Nobody breaks in here. Make a note of who has access to the safe.
Yeah, well, Doc and Alex, which is why I'm telling them, because it's their tarot cards as well.
As long as the kids know, then they'll have no problem getting in, but nobody else will be able to get in. Or you could have a deposit only type thing, and they drop them off with the kids who lock them up because the kids know the combinations. Just so you know, the kids here, you remember in the American West, and it could have happened in Australia too, I don't know. But like when you had Indians that were living among the white guys back when there was even lots and lots more prejudice and stuff, or all that. These kids live with that all the time. They're not able to go anywhere without the embassy guards and stuff. The embassy guards are paid super well. And there's always a large amount of guards on staff because, there's a lot of elf haters and stuff out there for good reason. I mean, they did try to squish the town. And
after the town took over their lands.
Well, yeah, there was that, but people always ignore the bad shit they did.
Yes. Which is why when I set up the education system here in the factories and stuff, part of that was the equality and all that rubbish.
Yep. Now
and race and race, stamp racism, etc. As in getting that to try and improve things for the kids as time goes on.
The next day then goes by with various dinners and banquets and formal stuff. I'm going to need etiquette rolls from anybody who'd like to go and hang out at those. It's kind of like the command performance where you have to go with the head of the fortress, et cetera, et cetera.
Yep.
Looks like McKay. I'm imagining McKay in like the frock coat, the very formal 19th century garb and stuff. Matt's over there going, "Bye, man!" And the guy's like, "Wrong."
I must admit, I'm very surprised that Alex's etiquette is that low.
I think he heard open bar, and so he went. Fulton is doing the suave thing. You guys have apparently brought Alex along in order to mask any faux pas you may have made with bigger gaffes on his part. Because whatever, like if you almost picked up the wrong fork, no problem. He has his feet up on the table. If you were looking for the handkerchief to wipe your fingers after using the finger bowl, no problem. He was throwing up in the finger bowl. I mean, it just works for covering any minor things. Eventually, people carry him off, and so, well, actually, they may not. Holy shit! It's the door. Food.
The magic carpet, were you guys going to leave it in Kinleyville or move it somewhere else?
Sir, probably be pretty safe.
Yep. No, just in regard, just make sure we know where it is.
Right, can you grab food?
Yes, you want to check before I leave, and I'm thinking I'm going to assume competency, and if it isn't, then Matt will call up and lose his fucking mind. Here, die to everyone. Yes. I'll let you sort it out. chips, man. All right. Right. That's your fruit pie. What kind is that? You got a different pie. He's apparently ordered wiser than I did. Cookies? Cookies.
This one fucking deep is gonna cause you enemies. Hello. Yeah, we're nuggets. And they're fucking onions. They're the two lot.
Oh, there's the onion. Oh, you ordered 2 lots. Oh. Yeah, you might want to tell him.
Should have made him wait.
I didn't know they were wildly incompetent. Are you going to contact them on the phone or whatever, or just fucking?
Really worth it.
Yeah.
Do you want hot food?
Nah. There's only like 5 onion rings in it. Oh, I mean, you could tell the guy, hey, you left out an entire order of onion rings on the thing. They'll come back out with them. Mm-hmm. Sorry for the delay. They stiffed us on some of our food.
Time for you to stiff them instead.
They fucked you through the drive-through.
Yep. Yeah, that's all right. I have more food here I can always get hold of.
Did we get any cards arriving in Beastkin? Any
Oh,
tarot
shit.
cards? Speaking of tarot cards,
Second. No, unless you've not been in this zone before. I think everybody's been here.
yeah, yep.
Okay. So you've knocked out all the official stuff. Everybody's very happy to see you.
Mhm.
They on the 3rd day, you have to go to different schools and shit for speaking arrangements.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially, 3 days get eaten up just by him stopping by.
It's always the way, which is why I don't necessarily come here every time.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're a very popular figure and
Yes.
super dignified and rich here. So
Yep. All right.
the kids made various images of you in different mediums and stuff like that. So all that shit gets hauled back to the
Embassy.
Hmm? Because of course they did.
Yep.
It's kind of like watching one of the old-fashioned Burgermeisters and shit.
Alrighty. Well, I suppose we'll check that out first, and depending on that, then we'll look into getting miners. We could even get miners.
I was going to say, you were at a
In this
lot of
place.
schools. So.
Pardon?
You're at a lot of schools. They're filled with miners.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily the type. We're not necessarily skilled in the stuff that we want.
Mm-hmm. So you want to find out about the miners?
Not yet. We'll check because I think we decided we're going to check the dragon mouth out first.
Ah.
So depending on the outcome of that, depends on what we decide to do next.
Make a long story short, it's closed.
All right. Hey, Alex. Do you know any high rank spells?
No.
All right.
You guys are contemplative as shit.
Yes. All right. So, what about you, Doc? Do you know any high-level spells, high-rank spells, whatever? Yeah. I know the one that I'm not particularly good at casting, so because it's not one that's easy to practice.
So we're gonna get these. Just go get the miners, or are we gonna go check it out first? Like, what are we doing exactly?
Yeah. We'll check it
Because all
out
this
first.
shit's. I'm getting derailed on all the silly side shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So first of all, what I want to check is there a staircase going down through the other door, like appeared in San Angeles, as in going down to the area where the robot is?
Oh, you're wanting to get to the sad robot?
Yeah. Originally, it was blocked off in here in San Angeles, but then San Angeles suddenly opened up with a staircase. So I'm interested to see if that has been replicated to here as well.
Hold on a second. Nope.
All right. Oh, and assumably Brown hasn't relocated himself back into his fountain
Nope.
since we were in that area with the dragon head. All right.
No, like I said before, coming in through this way, advantages and disadvantages. One of the disadvantages is not all the zones are available. The advantages, you're rich here and have access to lots of miners.
Yes, which was... All right. So we will organize some miners for some...
Okay, here's the...
And mining materials. For...
I'm assuming that you're getting the mining materials. Now, here's the deal with it. The people are super stoked, miners-wise, foremen, and all the other shit that comes with a major operation. Super stoked to be working for the ambassador, if the ambassador himself is personally down there with him, because people have heard very frightening stories about bad shit in the sewers. So assuming you guys are going to be with them, the fighting Australians, for protection and shit, they'll take care of all the mining.
Yeah. I wasn't going to send them off by themselves.
I'm assuming you're paying them, quote, very well indeed.
Yes.
So
a lot better than they would get working in the mines normally.
No problem. You get the cream of the crop, guys. I know what their mining skill is.
Yep. So from... Yep. All right. So from memory, off the cavern where Brown used to live, one of the exits to that was a cave-in.
Okay. Let's see. I'm looking for the Browns place so I can get us a nice starting thing here.
Yeah. So you had the maze, which had, I think, 3 exits from it, which was something I won't worry about now, but I want to check where the modern rail one ends up now.
Right. Well, hold on. Let's get on.
I won't worry about that now. I'm just going through my head. What's there?
Hold on. I want to eat this fruit pie thing.
Yep. Oh, and yeah, if guns, whatever, if we need them. Since we can use guns here, nice shotgun.
Yeah, whoever you guys are wanting to stock up on for weapons.
Yep. What was the go with magic items here? I can't recall. I know magic exists in this world because the elves use magic, but I couldn't recall if magic items just work as normal or if it's a willpower roll or.
You're not sure.
I'll test with the rings.
It's for non-elves. Cast the spell ×1. For Chris-powered stuff, ×3.
×1? Wow. I don't recall it being that hard previously. So something's happened to harden up a lot of the zones, including this one.
Yes, I like it that things are happening whether the PCs are there or not.
All right, so if the zones changed that much, as in magic suddenly has gone from being able to cast without willpower to will by 1.
Some may have.
This zone has. This zone we could cast magic without willpower rolls previously. And now you're saying it's will by 1.
For non-elves.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it should be ×3. The flex hasn't gotten that nasty yet. Yeah.
I was going to say that's a huge difference in the way magic was working here previously.
Wait, in Beastkin, it's harder to use magic?
Yeah, suddenly it's no longer you now need to force it. As I said, previously we could cast magic without an issue here. But it's becoming hardened against magic.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
What about magic items?
It's ×3 for Chris.
×3. Okay. I was thinking things like a magic dagger or magic armor or
×3. It looks like it's ×3 across the board for magic stuff right now.
All right. So it's going from being able to cast magic without any resistance to there being now resistance. That's not enough of a shift to get tarot cards? Okay. What I'd ask.
Yeah. Believe me, there are other places that may have taken more of a shift that you know of already. So getting cards, not really an issue. It's when do you...
I know. We decided we'd look into this bit first, so. But yes, anyway, did you find Brown's lair?
All
right. Am I right in my remembrance that one of the tunnels went to a dead end?
Hold on a second.
Sorry, to a cave-in.
I remember I used to be able to eat without needing to floss immediately after. I miss those fucking days. Okay. To answer your question, sir, you are, let's see, we're just going to start you at the Australian Embassy to make it nice and easy.
Yep.
From the Australian Embassy, you guys go, wait, what's this? Building's not down. Rebel. Yeah, okay. You go down from the locked door, and then there's two different ways you can go down. Either the slope down that the extension cord used to be going to toward the dragon stuff, or there's a slope up is the other tunnel.
All right, so we'll take the slope down.
Slope down takes you to Maze, which you know your way around. So that leads to either the Strange City with the TV extension cord, or back to the Great and the working that goes toward the working subway and another zone, but not here.
Yeah. So where does that grate go to here?
It goes just to an empty tunnel that looks vaguely subway shaped, but there's nothing in it.
Okay, but it's a tunnel. So is it just a small section of tunnel, or does the tunnel seem to go off into the distance?
Just a small section.
Okay. I thought there was another exit off the maze. Was it just the two?
There's 3 total exits off the maze. The way you came in, the slope down,
Mm.
or the grate that dead ends, or Strange City.
Okay. Yep. So Strange City.
Strange City leads to either a circular room covered in runes with a huge rock in the center that has a Alex Kinley sword-shaped slot in it, and the walls all have ancient Hyperborean runes on it, or the closed dragon mouth, or I climb up from this direction. The miners are basically following you guys. They're bringing all kinds of tools and shit. They understand that you guys are going to be looping back a lot. They're not giving you any shit. They're delighted to be here. It could be a multiple day or month operation. They're fucking delighted. We're on the equivalent of times 10 salary. So they're like, whatever, dude. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Yep.
They're also ports here and there. So if you guys want to, now instead of having to climb anywhere, if you don't mind waiting a bit, the miners make like ramps and shit and stairs.
Yep,
and all
that's pretty much and that's part of what I'm going to do later on is get him to the other exit, open the way down to where the robot is.
No worries. So normally we climb up. They fucking make some lovely stairs. You get to an area that was caved in. Now it's cleared out, and that branches into either long tunnel or slope down.
Okay.
And you hear vague singing from the slope down way.
Does the singing sound familiar to anyone?
I'm not sure if you guys have been here before or not.